What's up, you guys? Zombie here, bringing you another edition of Wrestling News. This week we have huge news that I need to go through. Like, every day I got something huge to announce. And this, I don't even know what's going on with my hair today, so don't even ask. Alright, first and foremost, Cesaro came out and said that he would not be able to compete at WrestleMania 32. His progress is going well with his injury, but he will not be able to compete at 32. John Cena, however, is teasing an early return. I talked how he was at SmackDown taping last week. He went and tweeted out talking about gambling. That it would be risky the next 2 weeks. Either John Cena has a heck of a bad gambling problem, either he's getting married to Nikki Bella, who's also out, or maybe John Cena is trying to return really early. We've seen this from Cena in the past. On Raw, this was announced Legacy of Alliance Award to be given out this coming week on Raw after Fastlane. I didn't watch Raw, but I guess it's supposed to be one of the biggest prestigious awards to be given out. This week we got some very sad news, you guys. Brie Bella came out and said that she feels like it's time for her to hang out her boots, and that if she was to announce retirement, it would be sometime in the summer. Mark Henry it showed that Mark Henry had suffered an injury on Monday Night Raw in his match. That, however, is not the case. Mark Henry just has hurt ribs, so he'll be fine. Wade Barrett has given WWE his notice that he will not re-sign with the company once his contract ends in June. I've been touching on this the last 2 weeks. The new series coming to the network finally has a name. It's called Global Cruiserweight Series. And it's going to consider 32 talents around the world. And it's possible that they might bring back the Cruiserweight division from this. It should debut on the network July 13th at 9 p.m. News that's kind of old now, but it had happened a couple weeks ago. Axel Rotten, of course, he died a few weeks ago, as I said, and he did die of an accidental drug overdose. Samuel Saw, I don't know if you guys know him or not, he's from TNA, used to be in TNA, said that he would highly be interested in trying out for NXT, which would be a big increase in the talent for NXT, I do believe. Raw's ratings were down once again this week, possibly due to the fact that last week was Daniel Bryan's retirement speech, so they think a lot of people viewed in for that. And also with the Titus O'Neil suspension, he was also fined $5,000. Got some good news from Lucha this week, and some bad news from Lucha Underground, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Rey Mysterio and AAA Wrestling have resolved their money finances with each other, so Rey Mysterio is be paid, and in order for him not to breach the contract, he will start appearing on Lucha Underground and AAA Wrestling. Undertaker's opponent still has not been announced. People in the back are saying that Undertaker is set for a match in Mania, but it's not against anyone on the current active roster. I don't think it's Sting. A lot of people have been saying, oh my god, it's Sting. Sting isn't in the active roster. He is not. But he still has not had neck surgery. So he is probably unable to compete. Maybe Orton can somehow get back, because technically Orton isn't an active member of the roster right now. He's been out for injury, and he had a basic shoulder tear. It's possible Orton versus The Undertaker at Mania. I'd be okay with that. TNA will drop viewers once again this week. I think the Matt Hardy brand is bringing it down even further. Alright, last few news is I have Lucha Underground is losing a considerable amount of money. They have lost half of what TNA lost in 10 years. That being said, the whole 10 years that TNA was on show, Lucha Underground has lost that in 2 seasons. They're saying if they do not get more capital and they do not go and sign more better names for less money, Season 4 will probably not happen. Global Force Wrestling. I don't know if you guys know, after Jeff Jarrett left TNA and he gave it to Dixie, he created Global Force Wrestling. It landed its first TV deal this week on a new channel called Duke, which is supposed to be an all-man's channel. Kind of interested in that. final news this week is the 2K16 DLC is finally coming out. It's the Hall of Fame Showcase, and it will be available February 23rd for all consoles, and it will be released with the PC version. So my question of the week for you guys: who do you guys want to see face the Undertaker at WrestleMania? Until next time, you guys, watch Crack-a-Lack and Zombie Snacking. Have a good day.